ET here, coming at you with the pre-market preps on Monday, prep on a Sunday. So let's get to it, starting off with our daily customer sentiment and our whale targets. Whale targets, we still have one up here at 570, which we got very close to on Friday, but not quite. Future down a little bit right now, but we're not going to concern ourselves with that. Got some support at 565 and then a lower target all the way down here at 525. Customers have really remained largely neutral during this run. It's a little bit suspect to me, but doesn't mean we can't go ahead and clip that 570 at some point. Perhaps a little bit of a dip down into this area here wouldn't hurt before more up, unless something crazy happens. Take us down to that 525. Let's jump in to our dark pools. Sig prints 558.7. Mark it on your charts. Remember, don't worry about bull bear. Just an important point of price contention to mark on your charts. Now let's jump in here to our dark pool levels. I'll zoom in for you. Largest ag move up from this area here, 529-ish on Friday up to 553. So a little bit closer to our largest ag now than we were before, and more of a reasonable dip if we get down into that area right there. All right, let's jump into our gamma, and we'll go ahead and take a look at our whale positioning really quick as well. Taking a look at our whale positioning, not a whole lot going on to the upside right now. 565 is staying pretty even. 570 has moved down a little bit, so that means we're not pulling to the upside for that. Remember, we want to see for upper targets, we want to see those upper levels above price moving up, and then for lower targets, we want to see those lower levels moving down. So 560 is moving down quite a bit right now. That's our blue one right there. And then we see a little bit right here on our 550 as well. 525 has been digging in for a while, probably waiting, sitting there for some sort of algo-driven news event. The data will already be there for us, and then it'll head that direction in a few sessions. Jumping into our gamma. Taking a look at our gamma now. Really thin on our ag still. We still have our 575 and our 563 kind of goalposts there, a little bit down there at 560, and then nothing really positive side till 537. Biggest pulls on the board are 550, 570, and 600. Sorry. Let's jump into tomorrow. If I remember correctly, when I took a look at it the other day, it was a little messy, but let's go ahead and jump in and see. There we are. Not necessarily messy, just not the most impressive piece. Let me zoom in here so we can get a better look for everybody, and you can see my mouse over is a little better. So hard stop at 560. That's an important level for us tomorrow. Plain and simple. That's a large green level. Green repels, red attracts. So where we open is important. We open over 567. Technically, we've got room to 576. We open under 567. We've got a nice range right here of only about $4, which is pretty small for us the past few sessions, to be honest. 567 to 563. Biggest pull on the board for tomorrow is 564. But hey, we open under 567. We lose 563. And then we see 560 on a bearish day. Bullish day, we get up here, and if we get a consolidation day, we're going to be right around here. There's one thing to keep in mind here. There's always sometimes a lot of confusion. People get a little bit nervous when they're looking for plays and things like that. One thing that I like to focus on is always if then, and that is what I talk about in these videos every morning. Really, if we're at one spot, then we get the next spot, and I use MNF net flow to keep that going for me. So a really bullish net flow, and we're above here. It remains bullish. We've got convergence. I'm going to start targeting some upside moves. If we have a bearish net flow, and our if then would be if we cannot stay above 567, then I want to target 563 and then our next if then there. Think about it in those terms, using the gamma that we provide every day and then net flow to gauge which direction the market might be going, then that will help out a little bit. That's just a little pro tip when using the platform, and kind of something to help keep yourself a little bit centered when you're looking for a trade. All right, that is all for now. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.